You're trying to tell me something right now. You're trying to tell me something right now and nothing that I care to you.
You hit that wall where you know I'm pushing it too hard right now.
There is so many secrets.
He rode a horse to the center of Litchfield and like tied it up right outside the front door.
Good.
Sips and secrets.
Sips and secrets. Yes, ChatGPT did a number on that one.
I love it.
I was looking through so many different names too.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is like I had like a podcast that me and my friends would record at the restaurant on my like little Sony camera. Yeah. And we had one mic that I got for like $100 on Amazon, and the three of us would share it, and we would just talk shit. So.
Oh my God. There's a lot to talk shit about, too.
There's a lot to talk shit about.
There's always something. Every single shift or every single day, there's something. Yeah.
Seriously. So naturally, those episodes made it nowhere. Yeah. And then when I showed Ian, he was like, "This is really good." Yeah. But the thing is like the original concept was called Off the Avenue because like on the avenue, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right? So it would have been cool. But then Ian was like, "No one's going to get that." So...
One person might somewhere.
One person might, but then it's just to grow it. You know what I mean? It was just kind of one of those things like, what are you going to do with this, you know?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
Off the Avenue made it nowhere.
Off the Avenue.
Off the Avenue.
Oh, yeah. It's a good name still, though. I like the name a lot.
I know. Isn't it cool? Mm-hmm. One day I'll have like a little bar cart and it'll be called Off the Avenue.
Keep it in your back pocket.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I've always like loved like the events part of like the whole job, you know?
Yeah, as far as what, being a bartender or being in the restaurant industry?
Just being in the restaurant in general, especially with like the new side that opened up. Like we were able to do a lot of like big events. Oh yeah. And that was always the most fun for me.
Yeah, I remember that being worked on when I was delivering you beer. Yeah. Being the salesman. Yeah, that's right. It was a lot of work being going on. I don't know how it looks now though.
Oh, I mean it's beautiful. I'll show you pictures after, but it's just a lot. You know how the restaurant industry and oh God. Yeah. How long did you work in the
Years. I mean, I don't know. I started doing that at like 15 or something like that, 16 years old, doing catering gigs. Okay. Like for all the rich people in Washington, Connecticut, like these really rich towns, the mansions, and you kind of just walk up and you got to be all very like, you don't say a word until they say something to you. Yeah. That was the vibe. So I don't even know how I was selling or serving beer and booze at like 15, but that was how it started. Yeah. And then bar after bar after bar at the corner in Litchfield, like Hindsight Barbecue, country clubs. So it's been a long time. Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of made you exit, I guess?
Maybe drinking too much? Yeah. Going to rehab might do it, you know? Yeah. No, I don't know. It was drinking. It was just like I was sick of it, honestly. You hit that wall where you know I'm pushing it too hard right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm going too far. So I kind of hit that wall where I was so sick of the job, honestly. Sick of people too, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Did you ever feel like that when you get sort of tired of dealing with people?
I think everyone really does. Yeah. You have like those really long weeks, like especially in the holiday season. Yeah. You'll have those like miserable weeks when no one really wants to talk to you. But at the end of the day, it's your job to talk to people. I know. And it's just like, you seem like you don't want me here, but then like maybe you shouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, so you definitely feel like that a lot. Yeah. Just all the time.
And that's so true. You said about keeping like you have to kind of keep a smile on all the time. Mm-hmm. No matter what's going on in your day, you get there and you got to be like, how are you? You know? Dude.
I was talking to someone about it the other day where it's like you'll be arguing with someone and then like someone will come in through the door, so you have to like turn around and be like, hey, how are you? Dude. And just pretend you weren't just pissed the fuck off.
Exactly. And God forbid they hear you and you're just like, how do you even respond back to that one? I had a couple times where that happened where I was yelling at like a customer or a coworker. I don't think it was customer, but like you kind of have these little micro arguments and you turn around and you like, and the person be like, that seems pretty hairy. Yeah. You know? And you'd be like, you got to brush that off and have a conversation now? Yeah. Yeah, not cool.
No, it's so hard to kind of come back from that too, because now like the person's first impression is like, oh my God, like you're screaming at someone, like what's wrong with them?
This is the vibe I'm walking into?
Yeah.
I know.
And it's one of those industries too where like vibes are so important. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's all vibe. It's all like, and I feel like you probably feel the same way. When you're a bartender, you're almost like a part-time therapist.
Oh, you're a therapist. You're so many different things.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. And people come to you with their problems and like try and like, well, they come there for like a semi little peace of mind area. I don't know how to describe that. Like a little cocoon of safety.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah.
And they're getting drunk and they're getting vulnerable. And the more they drink, the more they spill. It's crazy.
Dude, they do spill too.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy ass stories.
Me fucking too.
Is there any that like you still think about?
A couple. I mean, like as far like not crazy stories, but like a lot of like weird, sad moments that I just can think about. Like this one guy comes up and he was just like, I was like, I get you something to drink, sir? And he'd be like, yeah, I don't know. And you can tell like he's trying to get you to ask. So I'm like, you okay today? And he'd be like, yeah, a wife just left me 10 minutes ago. And I'd be like, 10 minutes ago? And he's like, yeah, 10 minutes ago, just before I came in here. And I'm like, shit, so double or something? Like, what do you say to that? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he's just like, yeah. And there's nothing you can really say in that moment besides, can I get you a drink?
Yeah.
Which is a universal term. Let's get through this together.
Yeah. Or it's like one of those things too, is like they want to pull a conversation of it. And then the second you're like, yeah, fuck her, she sucks. They're just like, yeah, but we had a lot of great years together.
Dude.
And then there's just like no coming back.
Fucking hell, you're so right. Oh my God. I know, I'm trying to think of other stories. I mean, like, I had like when I was bartending at the corner in Litchfield, it was that kind of bar where it was just like constant overturn. Like people would just be in and out. And there was some random shit that would happen. Like this one dude, he rode a horse to the center of Litchfield and like tied it up right outside the front door. Just this, like, I couldn't believe my eyes. First of all, I was like, dude, am I like fucked up from last night or something? Like, what am I seeing right now? And he just hops off this horse and it was the most nonchalant thing in the world. And he ordered like a champagne. And I'm like,
fuck.
Dude. Yeah.
Are you from up there?
I'm from like Washington area. So like, it's like a 15-minute drive. Yeah.
Okay.
That place was wacky though, honestly. You think it's a rich area. Like I was kind of like, but like it was some nutty nights.
I bet.
Yeah. Honestly. I haven't bartended in a long time, but now all these memories are coming back to me now. It's a little crazy to think about. Yeah.
No, it's like some fucked up shit that you go through. It's some fucked up shit that you hear just in general. And like, it's always been super funny to me. Like we have a lot of regulars at the restaurant. Yeah. So it's funny to see like when something happens between a couple, right? Mm-hmm. And then you'll get like one person's side, and then like a couple days later, you'll get the other person's side. Be like, something's just not adding up over here. I'm just like, which one of you is in the wrong? It's one of you, if not both, but something's wrong.
Yeah, your stories are not jiving together, guys.
No, it's just really not. And it's like always like the person blaming the other person, and I'm just like, well, yeah, from what I heard.
Well, there's another side to that story.
Yeah, seriously.
It's not sounding like you're telling the full thing. Yeah, I know. I don't know. There's always something going on too. You got relationships in the restaurant. Everyone's like banging each other. It's crazy. Like you ever feel like that in the restaurants? Everyone's just kind of loving each other all the time.
All the time,
dude. Makes it really hairy, honestly. Yeah. And you got and the next morning, and oh, dude, it was like I dealt with that for a while because it was pretty bad. Like I was being a little bastard and just like kind of jumping around, and to the point where the managers were like, Spencer, I got one girl crying over here. I got another one crying over here. Get your shit together, and like yelling at me. And I'm like, okay, fuck. That was a long time ago. But the restaurant industry, that's when I first started bartending. And I was like, this is like a great environment. Yeah. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Everyone becomes so close.
Yeah. Very close.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely.
Too close.
No, I feel like that's a universal like restaurant experience though. You know what I mean? Yeah. No matter if it's like older people that you're working with or younger people. Yeah. Like we have like a kind of an eclectic mix. Yeah. And it's just so funny that like things just start connecting.
Yeah.
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 And then you find some shit out and like one person's gone and no one really knew why that person was gone. And it's just like, oh.
Now I see what the sips and secrets, because there's a lot of secrets to be told in this industry. Oh my God.
There is so many secrets.
Dude, so many.
No, you hear a lot of fucking shit. It's actually pretty crazy.
And you've been a manager for how long?
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like before I started really managing, there wasn't really a manager there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or I mean, I actually stepped away for a while. I left. I was a distributor too, or like I was a sales rep too. Mm-hmm. And then
really fun job.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah.
Cold calls for 2 days in a row, and then oh my God.
And then you have to show up, and they're just like so mad that you're there.
They never want to see you.
They don't.
Even if they want beer, they never act like they're happy to see you once.
Yeah, but then you don't go for a while, and then it's like you haven't been here in a minute.
And then they're mad at you.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Yeah.
And I'm like, sorry, dude, I was just reading between the lines here for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's cool though. I mean, I never was a manager of a bar, which I never would want to be, honestly.
Yeah. I didn't even mind managing just the bar too much, but also we have like a small bar team. So like, I guess that's why it never really like felt super daunting. Yeah. I think, I would never go into managing a whole restaurant if it wasn't for this one, but
that's just, I think about being the bartender and how much work it is just to be the bartender, let alone have to deal with everyone's, you're already dealing with people's emotions and stuff like that with the bar. Then you got to deal with the whole staff, let alone the kitchen staff, which we all love the kitchen.
Yeah, I love the kitchen. And
love the kitchen.
It's so funny. I posted this clip about the kitchen guys being divas. And I'm so sorry to any kitchen person that I offended. I love the kitchen at my restaurant. I do.
Yeah, me too. Always. But the one goal I always have when I would go into a restaurant is be friends with the freaking chefs.
Oh, like, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get the free food. That's how you get
extremely important.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I love the kitchen at the restaurant. But I told them to their face before the clip even got released. I'm like, listen, this clip is coming out. Yeah. And you are a diva. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not lying. They were
So you actually interviewed chefs before too?
One chef. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to get more into it too. I think that like their stories are definitely insane. I
bet.
And working with like a bunch, at least in my kitchen, so just a bunch of good dudes. Yeah. So back there gets real raunchy real quick.
It does. It does. I'm just thinking of the last like place I was working. It was like a country club, and like in the summertime, it would be so hot in that kitchen. I mean, absolutely scorching hot. And I'm just always laughing at these chefs that are like sweating and like working their tails off, and then you have these young like busters that come in like, oh, I'm hot out there, and they're in AC, and the chef's just looking at them like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a lot of attitude with the chef sometimes, but it's always a funny attitude. I like it.
No, as long as you can like at the end of the shift come together and be like, listen, here's a 6-pack of beers. I love you. Sorry for yelling, but you made me yell. Sorry.
You made me yell. And if you're the bartender, you have the best job because you can make them very happy. And that's how I feel like that was the easiest way to get the free food.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I got a drink for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just being a really pretty little server hostess.
Or that might help. Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I see it the most too. Just like you can't just give them free food all the time.
Yeah. I didn't have that. I couldn't be like, look at me. You know? No, I had to be like, let me get you a drink. Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. Actually, you've worked at a couple more bars. Do you ever have to wear like the full apron and like do like the whole? No. Okay. I feel like that would drive me insane.
Yeah. I never wanted to work at a bar where I had to wear the apron, shave off the ice from the thing, like big block or anything like that. Fancy.
Very fancy. I feel like I would just feel exhausted by the end of the shift.
Yeah. I think making the cocktails right is important, but like I never wanted to work at a bar like that where it was like, you know, that important to have such technique where it was, I don't know, I'd feel too stuffy doing that, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I want to mix between like a dirty bar, like a dive bar and like a, you know, a nice one, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what the word is.
When did you decide to make the transition over to sales?
I don't even really remember, honestly. It was just like one of those moments, I think, where I was just sick of bartending. I was just like, I had those chapters where like I go into work and I started being like just nasty to like the customers, taking out like, and I was just like, I don't want to be like that. Yeah. So I switched out of that and then got Ken Falls to hire me as their sales rep. I always liked selling stuff, but I had never sold beer before. But I was like, I drink a lot of beer. This should be very easy to sell, which I was surprised that it's not very easy to sell. No. At all, which pissed me off the entire time, honestly. I was like, why? I drink this stuff all the time. I know how good it is. Why can't I sell this stuff? Yeah. I think the beer industry is going like this, you know?
I know. I think craft beers had this huge moment. Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden it kind of just like.
Now it's hard seltzers. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that shift happened because of just kind of being sick of bartending, being sick of showing up and having to put the smile on, honestly. Mm-hmm. Those moments where it shifts out. But yeah. And I thought this would be fun, which it wasn't. It wasn't at all. I mean, having to go to like drive to the bars and stuff like that. And you get turned down so many times in a row, you're just like, oh, it's draining.
No, that's what I would tell people too. It's like, listen, I'm handle rejection pretty well. Yeah. You know, like I'm okay with rejection, but it's the rejection and then people are mad at you for like not getting the product that they asked for and like not having things in stock and just like the overall just negative shit that you deal with on a daily basis. It just tears you down. Yeah. Man. And especially being new, because that was your first sales job, right?
Yeah, that was the first sales job.
And it's funny too, because I thought that I'd be really good at it, because I kind of hit that plateau with bartending too. I was just like, listen, I'm not going to get any better at this. Like, I'm here, I'm in this position. I work my 3-4 days, and that's enough for now. Yeah. But I've always just wanted more, you know, like I've always been like, I want to grow, I want to grow, I want to grow.
Absolutely.
And so I was like, okay, like, whatever, like I'm going to try this different opportunity. My boss let me go with open arms to whenever I was ready to come back.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, no, always leave your job.
Always leave on a good note. Yes. Yeah, that's very true.
So important. But
doesn't always happen, but it, you know.
Yeah, but always try like the best you can, especially with the restaurant industry, because everyone's friends with everyone, and like, you never know.
I've just seen so many of those blowouts where it's like they leave on a bad note, and it's like, I was like, I don't want to be like that, because if you like do have to go back to the restaurant industry or just love it and you want to go back to it and you want the job back where you're making tons of money, like God forbid you had a bad exit. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
I know too many people that have had horrible exits too, and it's affects like other positions that they were looking for, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. And I think that like just the networking of like bartending and serving and stuff is so important that it's one of those jobs that like if something doesn't work out, you know that if you go back, there's a chance that you'll find something else.
Absolutely.
You know?
When you were selling the beer, did you have a hard time selling Oktoberfests?
No, I think that I got in right before it kind of died out. Yeah. Like I still had like I remember one of like we had like the monthly goals or whatever. Yeah. So I remember one of my drivers was like, I had to sell 128 logs. Or kegs. Yeah, well, a keg is worth 3 logs, but I had to sell 128 logs of pumpkin beer.
In
a pumpkin beer
what, like a month?
Yeah, in a month.
That's a lot.
I had a lot of accounts.
Shit.
Yeah. They put me on a big route.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
gonna lie. But
that's awesome.
I remember that like I surpassed it. But it was one of those things that like it was still super popular. Cinnamon sugar rims were like the craze.
That's what I'm saying. It was like the kind of beer that always flew off once you had it. But then I don't understand. I just never understood the Oktoberfest, because they're asking for it in like July. Like already, like I remember being on the routes and they're like, do you have an Oktoberfest yet? And I'd be like, and I just started selling beer. I'm like, no, it's nowhere near October. But like, why? But then I just kind of did research about it, and it was like, that shit sells all year round, honestly.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Honestly, if it's, the spicy pumpkin stuff, maybe not. Yeah. But Oktoberfest, yeah, people will crush that all the time.
It's really surprising just the different types of beers there are too. Like I think that I never really realized, because we were such a craft cocktail bar, that once I started when I went back into like the distributing part of it, and like I had a lot of like draft beers, that's when I was just like, oh shit, there's a lot of fucking beers.
Dude, so fucking many. I mean, how do they keep making new ones is the question too. There's a brewery every 50 feet in Connecticut now. And it's
that's like fucking crazy.
Dude, well, maybe not literally, but like it's like there's so many, and how do they keep making something new? Honestly, I hats off to them that keep trying to do that. But it's like, you know, what they come up with is crazy. You know, you got like freaking blueberry huckleberry ales and all these ridiculous things that they come out with. I mean, hell, you got to sell them. I get it, but
you know what beer I can just not get behind?
What?
Sours.
Really?
I don't like a sour.
No shit.
I really don't. I like a cider.
In the summertime when it's fucking 900 degrees outside, I'll crush one of those.
A cider or a sour?
Both. The sour, yeah, sour for sure.
I'll like take a sip and I'll be like,
yeah.
I can't do it.
Some of them are a little wacky though.
Yeah.
Some are a little wacky.
Some of them are just too much. I think that like there was this one that I will never get over, and it was like my first like sour that I like really, really liked. Me and the staff pretty much drank the whole keg, and then it never came back the following summer. It was Left Hand. I think it was Flamingo Dreams, something like that.
And that name alone, Flamingo Dreams. I mean, that just sounds ridiculous.
But it was such a good sour. Really? That was like the only sour that I ever liked.
Wow.
And if anyone from the Left Hand team is hearing this, please bring it back. Yeah. Because I will drink it. I'll crush it.
Because now I want to try it. Flamingo Dreams.
No, it was amazing. Really good. But I was telling someone the other day too that it's just like so wonky, like not even just like how many beers there are, but the names of some of these.
I know.
I want to be on the committee to name a beer. I definitely want to do that.
And how do they do it? There's like, I've heard of ones like, you know, Ken Falls has some crazy names like Buddy Sprinkles Saves the Day. And like, honestly, I couldn't even begin to explain some of them or try and name them because they're just so outrageous.
Have you ever heard of One Family?
No.
They have some really fun ones.
What's it called?
It's called One Family.
One Family.
I feel like they're out of New York. I might be wrong, but they have ones that's like, I have a small wiener is one of them.
No shit.
Yeah. They're like really funny names.
Just wild ones.
Just wild ones. And like the tap handle has like a little wiener dog on it.
Imagine that. So what are you drinking? And you got to say that out loud. I have a small
wiener.
Yeah, I have a small wiener. I get it.
Yeah. But it's so cool for branding too, because like they'll give us like pint glasses at the restaurants. I'm sure you had to give a bunch too.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
So like the pint glasses we'll use for water glasses at the bar too. Yeah. And like I remember getting the I have small wiener. Yeah. And one of my boss's friends came in and I gave him water in that glass. And he's just like, what are you trying to say? I was like, I'm not trying to say nothing. You're trying to tell me something right now. You're trying to tell me something right now and nothing that I care to hear.
You seem upset. Right?
You seem real upset that I gave you that.
You seem like
you're weird.
Yeah, dude. Oh, God.
No.
That's something I didn't necessarily enjoy when like you give someone a certain glass and it's, I mean, I know there's certain glasses for certain things, but like people take it over the top sometimes.
Oh, 100%. It's like, calm down.
Dude, really? And then sometimes I would get a little sassy and like, just like, okay, yeah, sure. No, I'll get you the glass. And I'd serve them water in like a martini glass or something. And they'd be like, dude.
You know what is one of my biggest pet peeves of serving cocktails?
What?
When someone says it doesn't fit the glass. And I'm just like,
I've heard that. Thankfully, I've really rarely heard that. But
really?
Like that, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Like someone will order a Manhattan and be like, it's not touching the brim. I'm like, sir, that's a Manhattan. Oof. I don't know what you want me to say. Are you one of those people when it comes to Manhattans, you have to stir them? Yeah, I usually stir them. Yeah. I don't really drink Manhattans either, though. I think that's just force a habit. Yeah. I prefer to stir than shake most nights, though. Yeah, I agree. You a break. Dude. Use your shoulders a break. I had this guy with big glasses and a big like mustache when I was just learning how to bartend. And I never forgot it because he was like the most, he had a British accent too. And he was just like he looked like a cartoon character. And he said, "You'll bruise the bourbon if I shake it, you know?" So I never forgot to shake or to stir them again because I would bruise the bourbon. Interesting. Yeah. It's different. Yeah. I haven't heard that one before. Never heard that one before. Yeah. I honestly, and I never heard it after. No one ever said that ever again. Maybe it's a British thing. Yeah, it probably is actually. I had someone really mad at me one time because I put a straw in their Manhattan. I was so confused. The little things, man. Yeah, I don't know. I had just started making cocktails. Would that make you upset if you were at the bar and someone handed you a Manhattan? Well, like, I know you don't drink them, but if you had a martini and someone handed you with a straw, would you be upset? No, I think I would be like, oh, that's different, But it was like I had a Manhattan on a rock. Yeah. And like I gave a straw because we give straws with rock glasses, you know what I mean? Absolutely. I didn't think I was going to insult him in his whole life for giving him a straw, but clearly. Maybe he had some past thing going on or something with the straw. I don't know. You scared of straws, buddy? Yeah, like, what did I do? He was offended? He was offended, yeah. He was just like, who the hell puts like straws in Manhattans? Oh, I was like, who drinks Manhattans? What? Who drinks fucking? Who gets mad at someone for giving you a straw? I love Manhattans, but I do like old fashions better. If I were to drink stuff, it's going to be brown liquor. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Brown liquor, being Irish, brown liquor and beer. Mm-hmm. There's no other way for me. But honestly, I think about it, and if I put a straw in that's going to go down in 2 seconds. Yeah. Maybe that's why he didn't get upset. That's what he was like, what are you calling me? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I hope so. I don't know. He was weird, but that's hilarious. Glad he didn't come back. I guess I really pissed him off. Have you ever broken a glass in the ice bin? Oh. Have I? Let's go there. You know what drives me insane? So we don't have them anymore because of how many times one of us did it. But the stirrers, did you have a glass one? Mm-hmm. We used to have a glass one too, and I would just drop it in there all the time, right in our well. That's the worst. Breaking it mid-service. Mid-service, busy, whole bar full of people, and you drop that. I've done it before, like once, and I just couldn't stop staring at it. Yeah. I couldn't believe I had to deal with that. Yeah. And then everyone needs a drink, and you're just like, yep. All right. Well, this will take me 20 minutes to fucking burn. Dude, it's the worst. It's the worst. It takes for fucking ever. Yeah. God forbid you don't have another ice bin. You're fucked. Did you guys make sours there? No. You know what I've done before? What? I've cracked an egg in my shaker and tipped the shaker over, so I got egg all over the Oh, see? That sucks. Dude. Like, no, I never did stuff like that where I was cracking eggs or doing like the smoker with smoke and all that stuff like that. No. No.
if there was if I'm being honest with you, like I learned all the classic drinks, and are you the kind of person where they say like, do you want to make this? You always say yes. Yeah. You just go back and Google it or something like that if you don't know how, right? Yeah. I don't think I've ever said no, I don't know how to make that. And I'm just, sometimes I'll take 25 minutes to go, I'll be right back. I just got to get an ingredient, and all of it's right there. But
then you have to bring something back. Yeah, but those are the situations like you have to bring something back no matter what.
Right. Oh, Jesus. I know. Like, what? I've definitely walked back with nothing before.
Oh, it's like, actually, I lied. We can't make that. I just realized what it was.
Dude. Yeah. No, I mean, the like, as far as making the drinks, it's funny how like particular people can be. Even if it is, I know there's a right way and a wrong way, but sometimes it's like.
There's a gray area.
Drink the thing.
I'm sorry. There's like even with sours too.
Yeah.
You're supposed to dry shake first, and then you're supposed to shake with a couple ice cubes.
Yep.
I'm not doing that shit every time.
Not every time. Not fucking every time.
I'm not doing it every time.
No.
You can put like there's a trick where if you put, like the strainers have like that, what are they called?
Oh, the little.
Like the expandy thing.
Yeah.
What are they freaking called?
No, it looks like a freaking slinky or some shit.
Yeah. Those things. If you throw it in there and you shake, it works the same.
Okay.
It works exactly the same.
A little trick there.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple ice cubes, that slinky. You shake it, just as foamy. Just a little trick.
The foam is good. Yeah, you want the foam. Absolutely.
Do you have any drinks that you hated making?
More than, in a rush, more than 4 ingredients? Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, okay. Like whenever someone would order like those drinks where it was during the holidays, we have to rim the thing in chocolate and like, that sucked. I didn't like that. Rimming sucked.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, and I'm making a freaking mess all over the bar. Mm-hmm. It's ruined the aesthetic of the whole thing. So I don't know. Those sucked. And I don't know. Anything. I got really like screwed up with gin when I was young. So like that was the first time I ever got drunk. So I can't even drink gin. If I smell it, I get fucking sick as shit. So if anything with gin, I'm doing like this, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The worst is when you drink and you get fucked up and the next morning you open the bar.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And
sometimes we were just like,
No, there'd be times that I'd be taking the nipples off the bottles and I'd be like,
dude. Oh my God. That's the worst. Fucking fruit flies too, man. I worked at a bar where we could not fucking get rid of them.
No, but there's no way. I'm sorry. If you like, I get that some people are bothered by it, but there's just some places you can do everything in your power and it just doesn't go away.
No.
It just
seriously. Like spending hours and hours a day. I don't even know what we were doing half the time. And what's with that whole you have a little thing filled with something. There's always some liquid.
Oh yeah.
With like saran wrap over the top of it. Poke a little hole in it. And that's supposed to, now I never see one in there, first of all, ever. But you're putting those everywhere. You're doing everything in your power to try and make them go away, but they never go away.
No. As soon as it starts getting hot, that's when you start seeing them. I'm just like, oh my God, go away.
Dude, that's fucking worse. It really is.
Do you not drink at all anymore?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I partied a lot for a long time and I just needed to chill. You know? Got a lot of control.
But it's good that you have like that power to say like, I don't want to drink right now.
Yeah. It was tough, honestly. It was a tough thing to actually stop. With me, it was one speed. It was like go gadget. You know what I mean? So I was getting a little out of control. And then you notice the bad signs where it's getting worse and worse. Like I was drinking before work, because you're at a bar, you're a bartender. And like some of these bars are very nonchalant, and the owner is like, come on, Spence, have a shot with me or something like that. And then before you know it, it was like every day like that,
Yeah.
So
it catches up to you so much quicker
big
than.
time.
And it's funny too, because I've always said that I don't have an addictive personality. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I have tried like different things and stuff.
Sure.
And I've never been hooked on anything.
Yeah.
And like I really didn't think that I had like, I don't want to say addiction to it, you know what I mean? Because like I know that like some people get like really down into like a big rabbit hole with it.
Yeah.
But there'd be times I'm like, all right, like how am I gonna drink today? Like how am I gonna convince someone to go out with me? Like
it becomes the forefront on your mentality of and you start thinking about that drink when you first wake up in the morning.
Yeah. I'm like my days off will be like, all right, who am I gonna convince to go out with me today?
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like it's a big thing, but it is.
Sure.
It's like
And that's the thing. I mean, no one can ever tell you like you have a problem. You have to tell yourself that. But it's like it's you start to, if you feel it, you feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like this is that's a very sensitive subject for a lot of people too. And it's like, and much love to people if they're going through that. But it's, you know, you have a lot of help around you all the time.
Yeah.
You know, especially different programs and stuff for that. But
no, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I was just out of control. I was having too much fun. And then people are like, and it's the hard thing now is like when someone says like, let's go get a drink, or do you drink now? And it's like, you know, you kind of start to make fun with it, like just say different things every single time. Like, no, I can't. I'm allergic. Like every time I drink, I break out in handcuffs or something. You know? It's like
I like that answer.
You can say anything you want. Like, no, I can't. Like, I just, you know, I can only drink in Israel. Like I'm licensed just to drink that. I say all kinds of crazy stuff now because it's like, why not? You know, just to spice it up, entertain myself, I guess. I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's fun.
And it's crazy because like it's such a big part of sales too.
Exactly.
Where like I would have an expense account to go and drink at the bars that I like sold to.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I know.
It like I don't know how more of them don't have like DUIs, crazy things like that.
Well, you know what's crazy, and that's something like, you know, working at like a country club and like other bars and everything like that. The amount of people leaving bombed out of their minds is unbelievable, and it's just like. Which makes me think like how many people I see driving past me all the time are just absolutely plastered. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's crazy. USA is wild right now.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's really scary to think about too, because one little snooze and life is over. You know,
a little sneeze.
Seriously. Yeah, but are you ever driving? You need to sneeze bad, and you're like, I need to slow down.
That's such a good thing you said that because I was just on the way here. That happened.
Yeah.
You know, you want to really just keep an eye. You got to keep one eye like that.
You're like, is it true that if you sneeze, your eye falls out of the socket? And you're just like,
bro,
like freaking out.
What is that? Like someone told me something like that. If you can't keep your eyes open sneezing.
Yeah,
it's like impossible.
I don't really believe it.
I don't believe that either.
Yeah, I feel like my eyes would have fallen out a long time ago.
That's a load of horse shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but that's awesome. That like
this is a really good mocktail Baby's, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's like my favorite flavors: cranberry and pineapple.
Yeah. Honestly, anything cranberry and pineapple, you can add anything to that, and it's bomb.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. We were grocery shopping right before this, and it's I was telling Ian that like my favorite drink as a child was cran apple.
Okay.
I would go through those Welch's cran apples.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Welch's cran apple, yeah.
I would destroy one of those.
Hell yeah.
So good. Cranberry is such a good mixer.
Cran apple, too. Honestly, apple is that kind of little flavor that can either be a hit or a miss. Mm-hmm. But that's a freaking gold mine right there.
Oh, no. Delish.
Delish.
I love that combo.
Absolutely.
What are you doing these days?
So... right here, Fapino Films. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So my family, we kind of just do a lot of film work. We run a little production company.
Okay.
We fly drones. We do work with real estate, work with bars, restaurants, and we do pretty much anything. Weddings. We do it all. So yeah, it's
nice.
It's what we've been trying to do for a long time. We all do it. Like my parents have been in this kind of industry for a long time. They're both puppeteers. Which was
what?
I know, dude. My mom was on Sesame Street. It's like Cindy Lou, the girl with the pigtails.
No way. Yeah. I've met your mom before too.
That's right. That's why she came to the bar one time.
Yeah.
My dad was like one of the main designers of the Alf puppet, which is kind of cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So our childhood was wacky, you know? It was like an acid trip the entire childhood because it's just like always a new character popping up in our faces, which was awesome. You know, your imagination was running wild at that time. So it was a really cool way to grow up. But they kind of kept doing that. My mom always did puppets, you know, never anything else. Always had work with that. My dad was always like a freaking genius with the cameras and the freaking computers and the editing softwares. So me and Tristan, my brother, kind of took that mantle after that.
Nice.
Trying to keep doing it. Yeah.
Are they still in it now?
Yeah. Well, they work with us too. So
okay.
If anyone needs puppets, we got you covered.
Yeah. No, but that's different. You know, you never really hear about that.
Yeah, you don't. No, honestly, growing up, every person I always said, yeah, my parents are puppeteers. It was always like that kind of face. Yeah. It was always a surprise to people, which was cool.
Have you ever seen like that channel on TikTok? I'm sure that they're across all the platforms, but it's called like the Career Ladder.
No.
Yeah, so like basically like the guy will interview people for 2 minutes on the career ladder. Like you'll literally step up onto a ladder and you have 2 minutes to ask a bunch of questions to try to figure out what the person's job is.
Oh my God.
That would be a cool job for a puppeteer.
How would they even what would you even say? Yeah.
What do you even ask?
I know.
That'd be really interesting.
That'd be interesting.
I'm going to petition for him to come here.
Yeah.
Run into your parents in the middle of the street.
Dude, they would. They love it.
Yeah.
Mom would do anything. She's like, my dad was like the guy that made the puppets. My mom was one that like did all the voices and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It was probably fun for like storytelling when you were a kid too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I always tell the story about how they met too, where it was like which I think is true. They kind of always tell the story like it's like a joke, but I think it's true. They were in college. They met in college. My mom was at a bar and they were both drunk. And my dad was like the guy making puppets and stuff like that at the time too. They hadn't met yet, but my mom was doing like puppet acting, and my mom was doing a puppet show for all these college kids at a bar, and they're all just like everyone's drinking like blackout drunk and having a blast and just dying laughing. So the power of a puppet is actually pretty unbelievable. And they met like that, like they're at the bar.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know.
I love that story.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Puppets are dope.
Yeah. Did you ever have like a puppet based off of you and your brother?
Oh my God, no. But now I immediately want one made.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That'd be sick.
That'd be pretty sick, actually. Yeah, like a family puppet of each of us.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys didn't do that. That would be cool.
I know. I'm surprised they didn't do that, actually. Now I'm insulted.
No. They were like, you guys aren't cool enough.
For real.
Not interesting enough to be a puppet.
What the fuck? Yeah. It was a fun childhood, though. That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, that sounds super cool. My parents didn't do anything fun, so.
Yeah.
That's why we're boring.
Yeah, super boring.
It's so funny, too, because I feel like people's siblings, for the most part, are similar to them. Like, would you say your brother and you are similar?
Well, yeah, in a lot of ways, yeah. But he's got kind of like a very chill personality.
Okay.
A little more laid back. Mm-hmm. I get a little freaking wacky, you know? I get a little crazy. Like, born April Fool's Day, a lot of energy. That's me.
I love that.
But my brother's very laid back. He's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way smarter.
Or actually, my brothers are probably a lot smarter than me too. But like, you see me, and you would never put me with like as a sibling with my brothers.
Really?
My brothers are so different from me.
Why do you say that?
They're just very calm,
chill,
like
yeah,
like won't talk. They're more like my mom's side of the family, like or not my mom's side of the family, more like my mom. My mom is very reserved. Like, we'll talk to you if you talk to her, but like won't go out of her way to like, hi, my name, like introducing herself to the room, When I started bartending, that's when they were like, what the fuck? Like,
really?
You talk? Like, yeah. I actually talk a lot. Hey.
I was going to say, dude, when I was delivering beers, that was not the vibe I got. Like,
no
way.
I think that the restaurant industry definitely like helped me break out of my shell.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Because it's kind of like a stage in a way.
It is.
That bar.
That bar is a stage. Everyone's watching everything that you do.
Everything you do. Yeah.
It's so fun though.
It's a blast. And you get locked in. You ever get like that kind of like that high when you're so busy, but you're killing it, and you kind of get in that flow where you're like, I'm not going to fuck anything up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
And everyone at the like sitting at the bar is like, oh my God, you're rocking it. You're rocking it,
Shaking 2 drinks in your hand and having a conversation at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling.
That's such a good feeling.
It is.
Oh,
it really
that's
is.
like the part that you miss the most when you're out of it.
I think about it a lot, actually. Yeah. I loved bartending. I loved it, honestly. As far as just the, like moving around, the social aspect of it, it's a blast of a job.
Yeah, honestly. No, for sure. I was talking to someone about that the other day too, where it's like you can, like, what's it called? Like, you can kind of like escape that world for a little bit and like miss so much of it. And then like the second you go back into it, like that's why like a lot of people or actually not a lot of people. I feel like there's certain people, like once you're truly burnt out and you leave, there's just no coming back. Like there's just no way you're coming back. Yeah. And that's like how he is. He was just like, yeah, no, I'm completely done.
Yeah.
And he does sales now, but he like does different sales that we did. Yeah. But he's like, yeah, I miss it. Don't get me wrong. I get my fix out at holiday parties with my family, but I will never go back into it.
I think that's where I'm at now. Like, you kind of just, like that your time with that is past. Mm-hmm. That's where I feel like I'm at right now for sure. But not a day goes by like where I don't think of moments like that, like where it's like that was a sick night, or this is like you have all these amazing moments and memories,
Yeah.
And meet a lot of cool people. I mean, at the corner in Litchfield, I was meeting I remember Drew Barrymore walked in one day.
What?
Yeah, the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo walked in one day. I served him, and like it was like the coolest thing,
That's sick.
Yeah, it was tight. And then like you got these people these servers or these other people, like some of the other bartenders too, that were like bugging him, you got to play it cool and be like, Mark, I get you, man. That was a fun moment to be like, have everyone kind of chill out and like, just because they are people too, and Mark Ruffalo was he was stressed. I don't know what he was stressed about, obviously, but he was not having a fun night. He wanted to get in and get the fuck out of there.
Safe to say that he was not the one that got divorced 10 minutes prior.
He was not the guy. Yeah, no, that was not Mark Ruffalo. No.
God.
Oh my God, yeah, that was just wild. And he didn't come in on a horse either.
Yeah.
So
damn it, I was hoping it was
that was the craziest thing. The horse was just something I'll never forget in my life.
There's just those moments.
Yeah. You have your people. You have your regulars that you just love. You kind of build like those family bonding memories with them for sure. Like even just owners of different restaurants that were nearby. One of the owners of Arethusa his name was George. He was the coolest dude. He had the craziest looking car. He would always run in. Unfortunately, he had demons in his brain and everything like that. And he would come in, an alcohol problem. But he was funny because he'd walk in and he would just, he was loaded. So he'd just give you like $100 bill and say he wants a double Prosecco in a wine glass. So I would always the same thing every single time. He'd give it to him in a wine glass. And I'd turn around and get his change, which is like $85. And he just, by the time you get his change and turn around, he's already driving away. He just runs out of the place. Yeah. So you have these cool people that come in every once in a while, but
I feel like too, when you're ready to leave, when you tell yourself you're ready to leave, that's when like the coolest nights happen.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's
like, I have a date that I'm like, okay, like I'm done after this date.
Yeah.
And then everything leading up to it, it'll just be like your best bartending ever.
Yeah.
So then it's just like, fuck, like, am I really ready?
The money, the cash, you walk away with some of the best cash ever. That's hard to leave.
That's so hard to leave.
Yeah.
And
money's tough.
That was another thing about sales for me too, is that like I was so used to making so much money that once I went to sales, I got lucky because like my first period was O&D. So you're selling. January comes around and everything just plummets and dry January. And then you're really not seeing movement till like a little bit before like March, April.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
It's a whole different ballgame. It really is. Yeah. I mean, I know. I went to this sales job after bartending where I was not making any money. Mm. And there's always like that, well, if you sell this amount, you can get bonuses. I never saw bonuses, Yeah. The beer industry was tanking at the time. So it was like, that was, I always went back to bartending because of the money. Yeah. That was always something that was in my brain, Yeah. You walk away with all that cash you can split through like this and just keep shuffling through. Yeah. It's no feeling like that.
Or like you'll do laundry and like all of a sudden there's like $200 that you forgot about. And I was like, oh God, shit. Forgot about
true.
That.
So fucking true. Yeah, you find $100 bill like in a sock like after like 6 months. Like, okay, there it is. Yeah.
No, when I was moving out of my mom's house, I forgot that at one point I was saving cash and like I had gotten like this Patron bottle for my birthday and it's like this beautiful like tin box that I was just shoving cash in there that I would put all my twos. But there was one point that I started putting $100 bills in there too and I forgot.
Yeah.
And so when I was like moving out, like that week I got a $2 tip and I was like, oh shit, I have to put it in my jar.
Yeah.
So I put it in my jar and there's like $800 in there. Nice. I'm like, what the fuck? Who just forgets about $800? Awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
because cash isn't real.
I know. And cash is king, man. Really,
cash is king.
It really fucking is.
It's fucking crazy.
I know. Did you hear they're getting rid of the penny?
Yeah. Honestly, pennies kind of annoy me. So I'm kind of ready.
I heard that and I was like immediately upset about it. And I was like, that doesn't really affect me at all.
Yeah.
And I don't really ever use pennies. I don't think I've ever used a penny. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I used a penny.
So what you're telling me is I have to get rid of all my pennies and get...
Maybe you should save them because maybe in the future they might be worth something. You never know.
You're right.
That's I don't know. I don't know.
Do you ever, when my like dad got... When I had just gotten my, not this car, but my car previous to this one, you know how people will like throw change at like my dad threw a bag, like a sack, like this big, full of coins in my car. And I just like... waited months to like cash it in, and then one day I was just so pissed off because it was kept like rumbling around in my backseat. Yeah, like I'm fucking exchanging this cash. It was like $300.
Damn.
I know, which was really cool, but like it really pissed me off.
Well, yeah, that sounded like annoying after a while.
You're just like trying to drive, and there's just a bunch of coins. I'm like, oh my God.
Create that coin hoard in your car, like I would do the same thing. Like I had like in my console that little thing you can push up like this, and it's just one half of the center thing opens up, and there's just a flat area. That thing was overflowing with quarters and coins.
I can't even imagine how many I have in my car right now. Just because every time I pay with cash and you get the change, I just throw it in the bucket.
That's it.
And I have a Model Y now.
Okay.
So the bay, like in the front, I guess it's not the center console. It's kind of the center console, but it's in the front. Whatever the fuck that is.
Roughly the same area.
Yeah. Roughly the same area, just a little bit ahead. But it's deep as hell.
Oh shit.
That thing is like full. I need to do something with that change.
Yeah, I mean, I have a good amount too. I'm just thinking about it now. I don't know how the hell. It's probably not much, but it's not 300. We'll say that. It's definitely not 300. But that's it. I mean, you save the coins, and on a rainy day, you cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a better idea. Or I keep saving stuff in the Patron box and just forget about it a couple more times.
That's true too. Yeah. You could do that. If you could bartend anywhere in the world, where would you want to bartend?
Washington, D.C.
Why?
Because I watched this documentary, or no, it wasn't a documentary. I watched this, those like bartending shows. What are they called? It's like one of those chopped style bartending shows.
Yeah.
And DC has like the coolest fucking bars ever. And the girl that won is from DC. So now I want to bartend there.
What about like beach bars?
I don't know if I would want to bartend at a beach bar.
Yeah.
I feel like people just get belligerently drunk because you're on the water, like you're in the sun and whatever. Yeah. And like,
I'm just picturing owning a beach bar. Like if I were to own a bar, I want a beach bar. But then like I'm thinking to myself, just because it's like fucking beautiful weather and you don't have to really, but you're charging what? You're gonna charge. Everyone's drinking Coronas, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Or like Paradise Bartender. Have you ever heard of her?
No.
She's like the one. Fuck. I'm gonna butcher it. I haven't listened to it in a while, but she went viral on TikTok, especially during the pandemic and stuff. And she worked in a beach bar in Hawaii.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Hawaii's my favorite place ever.
Have you been?
Love Hawaii. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. Love Hawaii. Yeah.
I need to go. I need to try it.
You have I went to the Big Island, and then I went to Oahu, where obviously everyone kind of flies into Oahu because Honolulu's right there. But like on the Big Island, you have like the Kona side, and you have Hilo, is just like the local side. And I was only in Hilo. I never went to Kona, which is like the touristy side. But like, I'm sure it's nice over there too. Like, but the Hilo was like super local, and I can't imagine owning a bar there. I was not welcome. Yeah. So that, yeah. Very, very local spot. You got to be in for sure.
Yeah, but I love that.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
That'd be sick to like live somewhere that like you are like exclusively,
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Maybe one of these days I'll go. Make friends with the islands or the islanders.
That's the fucking dream. That's the fucking dream.
Where would you bartend?
So Hawaii would be top notch for sure. Or like, I don't know, man. Some place at the beach.
Yeah.
Beach bar. Like I don't want to have to run around, work hard. Everyone's very relaxed on the beach bar.
Yeah.
That's the vibe now in this time I would pick. Yeah.
You know what? Like if I had one cocktail that I would have to make, like you know how sometimes like you'll work at a place that's like heavy on margaritas or like you'll work somewhere. You know what drink I would make every single day for the rest of my life and not get tired? A Moscow Mule.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Those are so easy.
Hell yeah.
And they're so yummy.
Fucking delicious.
And they're so yummy, yeah. I would work at a Moscow Mule bar. If anyone is hiring from a Moscow Mule bar, I'm in.
A Moscow Mule bar, like specifically Moscow Mules?
Yeah, just specifically Moscow Mules.
Does it have to be in that tin cup?
I feel like naturally, yes.
It has to be, right? Yeah.
Yes. Different colors, different sizes, different shapes maybe.
If I see it in a different glass, I'm like, that's not a Moscow Mule.
That's not a Moscow Mule. Please change that.
Get the fuck out. Whoa, shit. We're back to where the glass matters now, though.
Oh, fuck. So we're the assholes.
We're the assholes.
Matter.
Fuck.
Size matters sometimes, guys.
Size matters, yeah. It depends. Absolutely. In this case, it does.
In this case, it definitely does.
Yes. Jesus.
But I just realized that I never introduced you either.
Who cares?
Well, Spencer, thank you so much for coming on Simpson Secrets.
My pleasure. It's been a pleasure being here.
It's been a pleasure. I'm actually for anyone who's listening till the end, I've known Spencer for years because he used to be my rep.
That's right. Yeah. Selling you beer.
For
Kent Falls.
And it was good beer, I promise, guys.
Damn good beer.
And I still have not gone. And that was one of the breweries that I was like, I'm gonna go because they have baby goats. I want to go.
Well, they didn't for a while. Now they do again, I think, though. So they're back.
Fuck. You have an in over there?
Time. When I was selling that beer, they were not there, but now they are. See, timing's everything.
Do you have an in there?
No. I don't know. Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I got to find out who the Kent Falls rep is now.
Yeah.
I want to go see some baby goats.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Of course. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.